Hey guys, let's look at Tuesday's warm-up. Richard's class wrote letters to third grade pen pals in Canada. A pen pal is just somebody you can write emails or letters to, and they typically don't live near you, and you may not meet them in person, just kind of like a friend from far away. So the class wrote them letters. They made a graph of the number of letters they wrote each week. How many more people wrote letters in week 4 than in week 2? All right, so let's check out our pictograph and think about what do we know. Well, looking here, we've got our key, and it says that each envelope represents 13 letters. Okay, so when I look here, this isn't really just 1, it's actually 13. All right, and I want to compare week 4 and week 2. So look at week 2 and look at week 4. There's a couple ways we can solve this. We could go and find out how many were written in week 2, which is 5, and multiply that by 13, and then go to week 4 and figure out how many were sent, which is 7, multiply that by 13. We can also start by just comparing it. We want to compare week 4 and week 2. How many were written in week 2? Well, we had 5. Like we said, 5 groups of 13. And in week 4, we had 7 groups of 13, right? Okay, so thinking about week 2 and week 14, how many more letters were sent? 2 more, right? And each one equals 13. So I could actually just look at how many more I need. I need to get 2 more to match week 4. And each one of those are 13 letters. Okay, so multiply 2 groups of 13, double 13. So if I have 13 plus 13, what do I get? Yeah, 26. Okay, so 26 more letters were sent in week 4 than in week 2. And if I wanted to do it a little bit longer, I could solve for this. So 13 times 5, which is going to give me 65, and then 7 times 13, excuse me, 7 times 13, I can go ahead and break that down. I don't know 7 times 13 right away, but it's going to give me 91. And then I could take the 91 and subtract 65 away. Okay, so I regroup. That becomes 8, and 11. 11 minus 5, 6. 8 take 2 away is 26. So I still get there, but I could just easily compare that there are 2 more letters and each letter is worth 13. Okay, so 26. Fill that in. All right, let's move on to the next one. Oh, we've got a dot plot. We've got 2 graphs today. So let's look at our dot plot. Remember that each dot represents 1 unless there's a key. I don't see a key, so it looks like each one represents 1. It says students in 3rd grade class were asked to name their favorite color. The data from the survey is shown below. Okay, so favorite color, here are all the colors. So this must be the students. All right. Which statement is true based on the information on the dot plot? So the number of students that chose blue. Well, let's look and go label all of our choices. So how many are there for blue? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's look at green. We see 3. 2 for white. 3 for yellow. And 5 for black. All right. So now let's go through. The number of students that chose blue. How many chose blue? I'm just going to get rid of that, and I'm actually just going to write 5. Is greater than the total number of students that chose green. Green, I've got 3. White, I've got 2. And yellow, I've got 3. So this says that 5 is greater than the total of 3 plus 2 plus 3. Not sure about that one. Total number of students that chose red. Okay, let's look at red. And let's do a different color. Red had 5. White has 2. And blue, let's find, blue has 5. So the total number of students that chose red and white and blue equals 20. Well, I know 5 plus 5 is 10 plus 2 more is 12. So C, the number of students that chose black. Let's look at black. Got 5. Is the same as the total number of students that chose green. Green, I've got 3. And white, let's see, I've got 2. And I know that 3 plus 2 is 5. So the total number of students that chose black, which was 5, is the same as green and white, which is 5. Maybe. The number of students that chose red is greater than the total number of students that chose green and yellow. All right. Chose red. So how many chose red? 5 is greater than the total number of students that chose green, 3, and yellow, which is 3, which gives me 6. And 5 isn't greater than 6. So which of these was our best answer choice? Yep. C, the total number of students, the students that chose black is the same as the total that chose green and white. Great job today, guys.